Morning, 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 morning. Good morning, everybody. My earliest live ever. How y'all doing? It is, I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday, the 6th of 2021. Wow, people, we made it. We made it to 2021. I think for a while, many of us were wondering if we would have survived the previous year. But we did. We made it to 2021. Welcome. What's going on? Welcome to Blacklight Records. I'm your host, Peter Lloyd, and we are coming to you here from beautiful Montego Bay, Jamaica. We're in my backyard. We call it the backyard farm. I'm just here chillaxing and relaxing. Just wanted to, reach out and talk about how amazing you are and how your very thoughts and the words you speak will literally alter your universe around you. I literally am here to tell you how remarkable you are and how amazing you are and how much you can achieve in your life. And I am here to say to you what's going on, Marianne. How you doing? Great and wonderful and beautiful and smart queen. I am here to say to all of you today, you're winning. You're winning. And I know that we just went through a really horrific year. What's up, Vivette? You made it. What's going on? You made it. You made it. How you doing, Vivette? Dre, my brother. How you doing, Dre? You good? You all right, man? You're good. You all right? It's great to see you guys here. People, I have never done a lot. I don't even normally wake up at this time in the morning. Seriously, I go to bed like 5, 6 a.m. And yeah, this is a very unusual thing. But you know what, people? I just want to do different times. I just want to see, feel it out. Plus, it has been so beautiful in my garden, in my backyard farm. I said, you know what? I want to do some lives outside when it's nice and sunny and, beautiful. So I am really here today. I'm good, thanks. On my way to work. You are on your way to work, princess. I am wonderful. Any day that I am above the ground, it is a good day. Any day that we are above the ground, it is a good day. We need to celebrate every opportunity we have at this thing called life, even when it seems to be going not quite the way we want it to go, even when it seems to be going rather crappily. You know what I'm saying? We need to celebrate the fact that we're actually here and we woke up. Some of our brothers and sisters did not awake this morning and will not be waking up for some time, if ever. So I celebrate every moment that I'm here. And I really just wanted to, in this beautiful space, just remind all of you of how amazing and how remarkable and how precious and how special and how unique you are. Having gone through a year like 2020, it is really, really easy to understand why many of us would become deep in the morass of negativity. You know, having lived through 2020, it is quite conceivable that we would feel. I left my notepad, people. I left my notepad. I might have to run in for my notepad. I am one of these people. I write out everything I'm going to do. You have to understand that. I think, and if you know me, you know that that's the kind of person I am. But I'm saying, having lived through 2020, I can understand. I noticed that not many people posted their New Year's resolutions leading into the 1st of January 2021. I don't know if you all noticed that. Normally, every year, you see people saying, I resolve, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. It's going to be a better year. And I think after 2020, we all got a punch in our gut. And I think it really impacted all of us in a really, really horrific and negative way. So I'm just here to quickly and concisely tell you that it's going to be a better year. The truth is, if you see it, if you visualize it, they will come. You know what I'm saying? I really believe that the energy you send across to the universe can impact the entire world and can certainly can impact your world. So I understand why a lot of people are already messaging me and saying, "Boy, Peter, I'm not sure about that year, yeah, I'm not knowing up, God, you know, said this person passed away already," and I'm like, people are gonna pass away. It's gonna happen. it's it's a part of the cycle, and that's why we need to celebrate every moment of the very fact that we are here in this life together. So, in this beautiful space, I just want to go through a few quick pointers as to why it is imperative that you remain positive after us having gone through arguably one of the worst years in the last 50 years. Actually, the worst year in the last 50 years of human existence. It was a horrific and a terrible year. And I think after going through that, after getting that punch that we're still trying to grapple with and live with, after so many people had to realize that their stream of income was no longer in existence, people had to adjust, people could not visit the ones they love. And I shouldn't say could not, that is still happening. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, but this is still happening to all of us and to many of us. So I can understand why people didn't want to post their New Year's resolutions. I kind of completely get that. That kind of makes a lot of sense to me. I see why we would want to do that. I can completely and honestly understand why it was so terrible that we would say, you know what, I don't know what 2021 is going to hold. But here is the thing, is the first thing I need you to understand and celebrate. The very, very fact is you survived 2020. Like that within itself is a massive win. You survived 2020. 2020 was arguably one of the roughest, if not arguably the roughest year I know of, I can think of, and certainly in the last 50 years of human existence. And we've gone through some really bad times on the planet Earth. So the fact that you survived a year that unfortunately many of our brothers and sisters, many fellow kings and queens, many other amazing human beings did not survive, is a huge win for you. And it is one of the reasons you should step into 2020 in a very positive and upful way. You survived a year that is technically almost unsurvivable. A year that threw so many changes at us and did so many strange things that it just blew our minds. So you survived, and I know that might sound almost trivial, but it's a really big deal. Very, very often we ignore the most basic things that are happening in our lives. The things that, how would I put this? The things that we take for granted, which I think is another lesson that 2020 taught us, that we probably should stop taking stuff for granted. So I'm saying to you right now, as we begin this live broadcast, my earliest ever, people, I don't get up until 11 o'clock in the morning. I do not awake until 11. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not joking, people. This is, the only time I do that is if I have something very specific to do, or I want to come out and experience the garden or the backyard. So for me to be here is it's a remarkable thing. But the other thing is that I have some of you, my beautiful family and my friends, who where you are right now, it's cold, and I just wanted to send some of the Jamaican love and warmth to you all. And that's one of the reasons I got up so early. I said, you know what, I'm gonna do an early live stream and see if anyone makes it. And because the truth is, it's a great feeling to be in this positivity and this sunlight. The sunshine makes a huge difference. That's actually scientific. It actually makes you feel better in most instances. I'm saying the first thing we need to celebrate, okay, is the fact that we made it. We lived through what is arguably one of the worst years in history. And that's why I am really certain that I didn't see the usual, on Instagram and Facebook and all these things. I didn't see the usual, I'm going to lose weight this year. I'm going to make my first $1 million this year. I saw almost none of that. What I saw was, well, I'm gonna know. I don't know what 2020 is gonna hold. And I'm saying to you, listen, hey, celebrate. We are here. We made it. We made it to one of the worst years in living memory. And I want you to really realize that uh, we are an exclusive group. We made it. And unfortunately, some of us lost people we love. But even for the sake of the persons who are no longer with us, for their sake as well as our own, we should make the most of the fact that we have an extended time on this plane. So please celebrate the fact that we are here. Okay, guys, I'm so happy that